All right, comedy partners, what do you get when you cross compression, a high larynx, tongue clench, and nasal resonance?
Fozzie Bear! Wocka wocka!
Today we're going to be learning how to imitate the king of comedy, Fozzie Bear. Remember, figure out 6 components, and pretty soon, people will be saying,
You sound just like Fozzie Bear!
Body part number 1, the vocal cords. Let's first talk about Fozzie Bear's pitch. Fozzie Bear has a bit of a higher pitched voice, but it's not quite into that head voice or falsetto area, so we want it to sound a bit like ma. If you noticed, there's still some compression there. We talked about compression in some of our past videos. We don't hear his voice break, ma. Rather, those chords stay tightly together. Ma. Body part number 2, the larynx. For Fozzie Bear, we need to really raise that larynx up there. You can start to hear how the voice changes when I raise that larynx. Before I raise the larynx, ma. Then with a higher larynx, body part number 3, the tongue. The tongue for Fozzie Bear needs to be very, very clenched. We need the strongest degree of tongue clench you can do. If we take that higher pitched voice, ma, add in the high larynx, ma, and add in the tongue clench, ma, it starts to really sound like Fozzie Bear. Body part number 4, the soft palate. As we said in previous videos, the soft palate can lower or raise. We want to go about 50-50 with the soft palate, meaning bring it down about 50% so that we have a good amount of nasal resonance, but still a good amount of mouth resonance as well. Without that nasal resonance, the voice sounds a bit dark. We need to add some of that sound and air into the nose to get a bit of that brighter quality. Next, we need to talk about Fozzie Bear's articulation. Fozzie Bear has a very particular way that he produces his TH sounds. Now we need to be clear, there are 2 types of TH sounds. A voiceless TH sound, and a voiced TH sound, v. You can feel the difference between these 2 sounds by lightly placing your hand on your throat. When you make a voiceless TH sound, you won't feel any vibrations underneath your hand. When you make a voiced TH sound, you will feel vibrations underneath your hand. When Fozzie Bear wants to make a voiceless TH sound, he replaces it with a T.
Thank you! Thank you!
And when he wants to make a voiced TH sound, he replaces it with a D.
That's right, I do!
Lastly, we need to talk about Fozzie Bear's prosody. Fozzie Bear has a great deal of variation in his prosody. He'll speed up, he'll slow down, he'll raise his volume, he'll lower his volume, he'll raise his pitch, and he'll lower his pitch. He tends to get more intense by raising his pitch, raising his volume, and elongating out his syllables when he's telling the punchline of a joke. He tends to speed up his speech and have it be much more choppy when he's explaining that punchline as he loves to do. For example, Fozzie Bear might say,
I'm ecstatic about this excellent voice breakdown video, and that's no yoke. Get it? Egg, yolk, ma!
Let's recap those 6 components. Component number 1, the vocal cords. We want to have a high pitch that maintains that compression. Ma! Body part number 2, the larynx. We want to raise that larynx to give us that bright sound. Body part number 3, the tongue. We need to clench the tongue to give us that Muppet sound. Body part number 4, the soft palate. We want the soft palate to come a bit downward so that we can get both nasal and oral resonance. Regarding his articulation, we said watch out for those THs. They should be Ts and Ds. Lastly, his prosody, we want to elongate some syllables
and make other ones short and fast.
Thank you for watching New York Speech Coaching's Voice Breakdown, episode number 3. Be sure to check out future episodes of Voice Breakdown, the show where we teach you how to imitate some of the most iconic voices. See you next time.
Thank you! Thank you! This thing on? How about a joke? Why do elephants have trunks? Because they don't have glove compartments! Wocka wocka!